Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? We're about to publish the new Kickstarter. You can see there's a little timer down here, which is when we go live. Although Kickstarter doesn't have a scheduling feature, so we have to go live manually. I just have to go and click the button. So we will actually go live a little bit sooner than this. But anyway, I just thought I would start a little bit ahead of time, like with this little video here, just with me talking while I'm, because I have some thoughts. All right, so here's the thing. This is kind of my new game project here, right? And we have a trailer. This is the trailer. We're gonna watch that in a bit, which will go live in just a sec. All right, this will go live in 4 minutes here.
Hey, Baumi dropping a sub for your birthday. Good luck with Alex.
Hey, me the chosen one. Thank you very much. And for the Kickstarter itself, we're looking to raise 20,000 euros in 31 days. So it's nothing crazy. But I'm still incredibly goddamn nervous. Oh my god. Because like my big thing, this is just me and my insecurity speaking, right? But like, I'm just worried that like people don't have faith in my ability to make a cool game, right? And that's what I'm scared of. And that's just me being a scared boy, right? And yeah, so I really hope it does well. Weirdly enough, the only like, so this is probably a bit weird, but there isn't as much writing on this as there was with like Chroma, right? With Chroma it was important because I had invested a lot of money into it. With Alex, I just invested, some time really, but it just feels really impactful to me because I'm just really worried that people like lost their faith in me for some reason. I don't know. It's like a big scare that I have, like thing that I'm afraid of, right? But we'll just see how it goes. So what's our plan right now? My plan right now is we're gonna wait until the premiere here and watch the trailer, and then we're gonna watch the Kickstarter. However, oops, that's the wrong button. However, I'm going to put the Kickstarter live ever so slightly ahead of time. I'm hoping that everybody in chat can hold off just for a second because, I want to watch the trailer together if possible. I think that would be fun. Now, to say something about the trailer really quick, this trailer is pretty much entirely my brainchild. I mean, Wispy obviously made the animations, but like I put the whole thing together and I planned it and all of that stuff. So I'm curious to see how people feel about it as well. I mean, admittedly, the same thing was true for the Chroma trailers, but yeah, nonetheless. Anyway, yeah. Also, after 60 seconds, oh god. Yes, I see a 60 seconds. But after we go live, which I really, I gotta wait, okay, let me launch. I'm gonna launch it now. Okay, prepare to launch. Okay, I've read yes, launch now. Okay, drum roll, and there we are. We're live. Look at us. There we are. But we're gonna wait here. We're gonna watch the trailer together, and we're gonna see how it goes. All right, we're gonna just have a look here. I wonder if people are waiting in this. Got 33 people waiting. I don't know. I made it a premiere because it felt like that's what premieres are for, right? Oh man. Oh. We're starting in a little bit. I guess I can remove the countdown timer now, right? Because we're going to be using this as the timer now. But yeah, we're going to be going through the Kickstarter page as a whole together as well. It's really not very much. It's very short, and I intentionally kept it short. I hope people appreciate that. Sorry, if it feels like I'm very nervous, that's because I am very nervous. Right? Like, that's why. In case you're curious why it feels like I have all of this nervous energy, it's because I have a lot of nervous energy. I have way too much nervous energy, to be honest. So, you know, I'm just trying to keep it together a little bit. All right. We're starting. There we go. Oh, there's a 2-minute countdown now. All right, I guess we wait until the 2-minute countdown is over. Oh, man. Yes, 2 more minutes then. Can you tell us who was the first pledge? In theory, I think I can. Yeah. No, I know that this is how the YouTube premiere works. There's like a bit of a countdown first. They have a fancy animation for it though. I really hope people like the trailer. I think it's kind of cute. Do we have people here? We have some people here. So I should maybe clarify a bit what Alex is supposed to be, but Alex is supposed to be just a really small little game. Also, I'm glaring a lot because this is so white. It's just a small little game that's, you know, just, it's not meant to be a huge project. Just like, let's make a little thing, put it out there, be done with. Something we can finish quickly and move on from quickly. It's not to say that I don't care about it, I very much care about it. But, you know, not everything needs to be huge. Anyway. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Why doesn't it close? There we go. Hey, ungewisslich great. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. I thought I was being funny. No? That's it. That's the whole thing. That's the whole trailer. It's very short, very sweet. All right, what are we looking at? Well, so far... Oh, nope, we just loaded into a different video. 982. Well, that's pretty good. Someone dropped 1K. Okay, maybe we should reload the page. Well, for me, it says 982. Hey, that's really nice. Ah, that's a very good start. All right. So anyway, here we are on our Kickstarter page, right? And at the top, you can see the trailer again. Can I point out some stuff that I think is really clever? So I paid a lot of attention to some details, and I'm gonna point them out because I don't think anybody else will ever notice them if I don't point them out. So let me kind of show this off a little bit. So this is supposed to be, you know, Alex going to sleep and she goes into her dream world. And then we've got this little guy spawning in with its little sound effect, which is kind of funny. Oh, sleeping on the bottom. Oh, it's just a cat. Anyway, pay attention to the mouse, because I'm gonna keep it on the center of attention here, right? I'm gonna keep it on the thing that's moving, where stuff is happening. I thought I was being really clever. So, I don't know. Does it make sense? Anyway. You guys don't get it? It's okay, don't worry about it, it's not that important. Oh, we are over 1K. Let's go. Nice. Oh! Good little jump there. And I thought I was... Hey, Enderfish.
Is top notch.
Thank you.
Hand.
I thought my face was very funny. I thought I was being very funny there. Alright then. Let's have a look through it then. Okay? So, sweet dreams, Alex. It's late, and Alex is getting quite sleepy. The day was exciting, but now she's all tuckered out. She sets aside her book, turns off her lamp, and snuggles into her blankets. It's warm, cozy. Then she's asleep. As she drifts into dreamland, it's your job as your dream architect to keep her safe from nightmares. So, here we've got the kind of like room animation, which I think is just very cute. Right, it's just like a little space to be. So, Sweet Dreams Alex is a cute, relaxing puzzle game in which you build labyrinths to keep nightmares away. So this is kind of the core idea of it, right? It's like a puzzle game, but it's also like a construction game. Every level presents a new challenge that you can solve in a variety of creative ways while experiencing a cute slice of life story about the wonders of childhood. Hey, Randy Chavez Jr., thanks for the 17 months, dude. Sweet Dreams Alex draws inspiration from the maze building of classic tower defense games and the construction-based puzzle solving of modern games like Polybridge and World of Goo. Although describing World of Goo as modern is maybe a bit... Oh well. As a dream architect, it's your job to keep the 5-year-old Alex safe in her dreams. To do this, you build a maze in her dream world to keep the nightmares from her until the morning arrives. Use a variety of fun structures to build a labyrinth full of intricate Rube Goldberg-esque chains of traps and distractions. And that's really the core idea here, is that you can build these long interactions that, lead to multiple things being triggered and that, will keep the nightmares within the labyrinth. But it's all about the labyrinth, right? Life is crazy. Sweet Dreams Alex is a peaceful game to take a break with. You don't destroy any monsters, but just hold them off until the morning. You don't battle some terrible evil, you just help Alex process her days and get a good night's sleep. And this is really important to me. It's a non-violent game. You don't kill anything. You cannot kill anything. You cannot destroy anything. Nobody dies. There is no violence in any way, shape, or form. The only thing you're doing is you're keeping the nightmares away. You're keeping them away from Alex because we don't want them to get there. But you don't ever harm them. You don't ever do anything violent to them. The game's plot is a simple slice of life story about Alex discovering the world and all the adventures she has on the way. There are no antagonists, except for a group of particularly nasty dogs. And the tone is consistently light and happy. Sweet Dreams Alex is comfort food in a challenging world. Story. Alex is still very young, everything is wonderful, but also scary, but also fascinating, but also just a bit difficult to understand. In her dreams, she processes all of the new things she's experienced during the day, and it's your job to keep her safe on that journey. Every day is a new adventure. Experience Alex's life alongside her as each level tells a bite-sized chapter of her story that takes you along Alex's journey, one exciting day and one restful night at a time. Alex's world is simple, fun and kind, her only worry being the question of how to enjoy each day to the fullest. Everyday things are special, the mundane is spectacular. Life is bright and full of wonder. Capturing this youthful innocence and curiosity is our main goal, drawing inspiration from stories like Calvin and Hobbes and Yotsubato. So, how to play? Sweet Dreams Alex is a puzzle game with many, many levels. For each level, you're tasked with building a labyrinth intricate enough to keep nightmares away for 60 seconds. So that's the thing. You need to keep the nightmares away for 60 seconds, right? You don't want to, you don't need to keep them away forever. You only need to keep them away until the morning comes. Nightmares spawn from nightmare portals. Then they start walking towards Alex. So you can see they spawn out of the portal. And then they slowly make their way over to Alex. There you go. Build a labyrinth to keep Alex snoozing. How to build your labyrinth is up to you. There are many different possibilities. So you can see that in this particular space, you can build like something like this, a bit circular. You could do a simple up and down. You could do a variety of different things. And it's really up to you. Like with each level, we are aiming to allow lots and lots of different possible solutions. When building your labyrinth, it's important to always keep an open path for the nightmares to get to Alex. There are still parts of her, and shutting them out completely does more harm than good. Closing off the path will make the nightmare explode, startling Alex awake and causing you to lose the level. So you never want to just completely block them off. That's like the one crazy important rule, right? If you completely block them off, you also lose the level. So you need to make sure that there is a path towards Alex. To win the level, keep the nightmares busy with your labyrinth until the morning comes. So this is kind of how it goes. After you build your labyrinth, you can start the level, and then the nightmares will start walking through them. And you can see here, there's a timer. And once that timer runs out, then you win. So you can see it's waddling over there, and the timer ran out before it got to Alex, and you won the level. Each night lasts 60 seconds. There's a large variety of structures you can use to build your labyrinth. These can connect with each other to create interesting and intricate interactions. Watch the short video below to see this in action. So this is just a short little thing that shows how you can build stuff that's maybe a bit more complicated. I'm guessing other nightmares will be moving faster than first. Yes, there will be different kinds of nightmares, different types of structures, lots and lots of different little things. So that right there, this nightmare that we're currently showing is kind of the default nightmare, right? It's just the baseline moves one tile at a time. There will definitely be faster ones as well, which will then require you to build larger labyrinths, right? But yeah, you can see here, this is kind of what you can do, where we have these switches and these wires and traffic lights that allow you to build these kind of constructions here, where you can see as the nightmare walks up to the top, it's going to step on that traffic light, turning it red, so it can't go through anymore, but now the one at the bottom becomes green, so it starts walking towards the bottom. And as it does that, it's going to step on that switch, which turns that one green, and step on this one, which becomes then red again, so it needs to now all the way back Originally, I was trying to fit this into a GIF, but honestly, it was just way too much information for 15 seconds, which is how long the GIFs can be, at least with the way I was making them. So anyway, but yeah, there you go. Some portals spawn good dreams instead of nightmares. Build your labyrinth in a way that lets these dreams get to Alex to make your dreams magical and earn extra points. If you make it an infinite loop, you will lose. Well, if you can't make an infinite loop. It just doesn't work. The switches can only be used once. So yeah, anyway, you can see here that this was an ice cream, and that ice cream we want to get to Alex. All right, this nightmare we want to keep away, and the ice cream we want to have reach Alex. There are tons of levels for you to explore, so you can see there will be lots and lots of levels, and there will be a campaign that you can play through, and the campaign will feature over 100 levels. And honestly, that is not me trying to be, oh wow, like, you know, like 100 sounded good, but in all honesty, it'll probably be way more than this. This is not me trying to stretch it by any means. There will be a lot of levels. You can also build your own levels in the level editor. And you can make a little octopus there. So there is a level editor already in the game, and you can just go and make your own if you want. Although sharing right now is a bit difficult. Like one of the stretch goals we have is Steam integration to make sharing a bit easier, but it's not currently planned. We would need to get a bit more funding for that. So more gameplay. We recorded some gameplay for you. Watch below to see Sweet Dreams Alex in action, solved by Twitch chat and guided by our game designer. So this is the video I recorded a little while ago where we play the game together. And yeah, so you can watch that here, although it's fairly long. Customize Alex. Between levels, you can go into Alex's room. Here you can take a break, relax, help her decorate, and most importantly, customize Alex herself. We're using female pronouns for this Kickstarter text because that is who the character is in our minds. But your Alex doesn't have to be what we imagine. You can customize Alex in a variety of different ways, and just like in our previous games, we'll make sure to include many diverse options. So you can, you know, you don't have to play with the Alex that we are playing with. If you want somebody with a different skin color or different hairstyle, different eye color, anything you want, like, we'll make sure to, you know, let you customize your character. One particular fun customization that we're really looking forward to is Alex's pajamas. We find customizable PJs very funny. Yes, I find that very funny that you can, you know, like everybody's heard of you know, customizing armor or weapons or whatnot. Have you guys ever customized PJs before though? So yeah. If you would like your pajamas in the game, check out the Get Alex New PJs reward. And then here, Lo-Fi Alex to relax and solve puzzles too. Sweet Dreams Alex gameplay takes place at night, contributing to the relaxing, chill atmosphere. The soundtrack for Sweet Dreams Alex will be a thematically appropriate lo-fi tracks, chill music to have in the background while figuring out the puzzles. Of course, how much music we can afford depends heavily on the success of the Kickstarter. We depend on and appreciate your support. Small game. Alex is still small, and so is your game. We just finished developing our last game, which was a huge project, and now we're looking forward to something a bit more relaxing. Sweet Dreams Alex is intentionally small in scope so that we can really focus on all elements in the game, polish them up nicely, make sure it plays well, and finish the project quickly. We want you to be able to play as soon as possible. For now, the game is only planned for PC. If we significantly exceed our Kickstarter goals, we'll happily consider Sweet Dreams Alex for mobile as well. So, rewards. This is kind of what you can buy. So you can pledge without a reward or just €1 or more if you want. But the big one, the first one, is for 15 euros you get the game. That's also how much it will cost when it's released. It will eventually be released on Steam. And that's how much the game will cost, 15 euros. Get early access. For 50, you get the game, you get beta access when available, and you get access to our development Discord server, and you get listed in the credits of the game. And then for 200, you can get Alex new PJs. I thought this was very funny. Get the game, get early access, get Alex new PJs. So you get the game, you get immediate access to Sweet Dream Alex. So what we mean with immediate access is as soon as the Kickstarter is over, we'll just send you over a code and you can play it on Steam. Get access to our development Discord server, get listed in the credits of the game, and then finally, we will add your pajama design into the game. It doesn't have to be pajamas, so we say pajamas here, but it could be a hat, a toy, an accessory, a painting, new bed sheets. You know, we're open for suggestions as well if you would like something else. It doesn't have to be specifically PJs. it can be, you know, just talk to us, right? This is going to be one of those. We will be in touch with you and then we'll figure something out that will make you happy. All right. Stretch goals. So 20,000 is the main goal. 25,000 is online high scores. 30,000 is an expanded soundtrack, and 35,000 share levels via Steam. Our team. This is us. So it's just the three of us. It's just me, Mickey, and Wispy. I'm not going to go through this. You can look at that. And then money. So here's the plan with the money. We currently have only 13,000 allocated for the development of the game. I really hope we hit some stretch goals because this is running it tight. But it should be fine. Sound effects and music, 5,000 is appropriate. If that sounds like a lot, it's not. I would even say it's probably a bit low. But it should be fine. The game doesn't require that much there. As you can see, the vast majority of funding will go to development costs. Since we're indie developers, let's clarify what exactly development costs mean. Food and rent. Since we intentionally kept the scope of Sweet Dreams Alex as small as possible, our overhead costs are minimal and the only outsourcing we need is for sound effects and music. Just a free also shake my hand. My 1 hour of editing was the foundation of this entire game. Thanks, Aaron. Release. Kickstarter projects are notorious for getting delayed. We would like to briefly explain why. When starting a game project, you first determine your scope and budget. Then you can estimate the time needed to finish the project. The trouble with funding for Kickstarters is that you don't know your scope and budget yet. Do we raise exactly the amount we need? More? Twice as much? How many stretch goals are we hitting? We simply can't know ahead of time. However, Kickstarter wants us to put an estimate for a release date, so now we add this layer of sheer guessing on top of the already shaky time estimations of game development. We could play it safe and tell you the game will be released in 2025 so that we are always early, but that feels dishonest and we don't want to mislead you. Because of this, we are not going to commit to a release date just yet. We don't want to have to delay or rush the game because we committed to a release date too early. We expect the game to be done around Q1 2022 and we'll keep you in a loop on how it's going with regular updates. So, I just don't want to say a release time now and then, you know, oh, we needed another month. Oh, we were a month early. You know what I mean. We'll say a release date when we know a bit more what the release date will be. Finally, risk and challenges. This is our third Kickstarter project. For each of our previous projects, we delivered the product we promised. We deeply respect the trust that you're placing in us, and we will do our absolute best to match your expectations. Game development can be a bit unpredictable, especially with crowdfunded projects. There's always a possibility of us having to delay the game or cut some features. However, we are well aware of this and have intentionally set a small scope for this project and are working with an experienced team, so this is rather unlikely. And that's it. That's the whole thing. It's not that long. It's as I mentioned, I kept it short, and that's it. We're done. That's the Kickstarter. Oh, look at us. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, you can come in here and you can just, you know, pledge whatever tier you think is appropriate. And are there crap PJs though? I mean, they can be. That's up to you. There's no reason why there wouldn't be crap PJs. You can believe in the PJs. You can make whatever PJs happen that you want to have happen. So yeah. Anyway, that's pretty much it. That's the Kickstarter. So it's going to be running for 30 more days, and yeah, we'll see how we go. Rogue my donation of their crab PJs. Well, by the time we decide whether or not they're crab PJs, it's too late. Aaron does not like crabs. Anyway, yeah, that's it. That's the game. That's the thing. If any of you have any questions, then please, you know, let us know. And yeah. honestly, I'm really happy with the trailer. I like the trailer a lot. Are there gonna be Hobbs, PJ? I mean, that's like a tiger. We can probably make that happen. Right, we can't do the character Hobbs, but we can do a tiger that looks like Hobbs. That seems fine. I don't really see why that wouldn't be possible. Could it be mod support, Steam Workshop stuff? Don't know how much effort it would take to implement. That really, like, our current scope doesn't account for that. You know, it really comes down to, like, how much money we get here. Yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's the Kickstarter. Where are you making the game in? The game is being made in Unity. And it will be released on Steam. Alright, we need to add some FAQs. So let's add in some FAQs really quick. If I get Alex new PJs, what can they be? Alright, let's add this one. So anything kid-friendly that won't get us sued or arrested. That is to say, nothing that infringes on someone else's copyright. We reserve the right to refuse any proposal, but we will make sure that we find something that works for you. Add another FAQ. Other than PJs, what else can I get Alex? We're really quite open-minded to the possibilities there. If you have an idea and aren't sure if it's going to be possible, feel free to send us a message. Feel free to send us a message. A message and we'll let you know. Alright, add another FAQ. Is the game kid friendly? Yes. Very. What are the inspirations for the nightmares? So that's actually you can check this link for an example. And now I need to get this. Really quick.
Do you want me to buy the game right now or should I wait a couple of days?
Sooner is better. Hey Jack, thanks for the $11, dude. So with Kickstarter, sooner is always better. There's no benefit to waiting, really. Yeah, one sec. I need to go to Imager really quick. All right, there we go. Yeah, there's no benefit to waiting at all. It's really one of those things where sooner is better for us because, you know, that makes it so that we hopefully get a bit of promotion on Kickstarter and so on. All right, let me just go ahead and yeet all of these FAQs in here really quick. Can you suggest structures or nightmares to be added to the game? Absolutely. The place for this will be our development Discord. We're always open to new ideas. Hard will the game be? We want the game to be challenging but not frustrating. I feel like that could... Anyway. Okay. There you go. All right, we added in our FAQs. Very good. How are we looking? Oh, look at that. Well, we're nearly 10% of the way there. Isn't that nice? All right. Oh, hello. What's up?
We're doing good.
We're doing good. Yeah. We do still have a long way to go, though.
We do. But you guys can help out with that.
F5. Okay. I'm F5ing. Yeah, look at that.
Great job.
All right.
Change.
What?
We got more.
Yeah, we did get more. Yeah, I mean, like, people need to read the page first and such, right? Like, it won't, like, won't be immediately.
Yeah. But that's so good.
Yeah. Okay. Come on.
Okay.
Goodbye.
I don't know what to do for dinner.
I thought you went and bought dinner.
No.
What?
I didn't buy dinner.
You didn't buy dinner?
You didn't tell me.
You asked me if I wanted steak, and then I said, well, no, it's kind of heavy. And then you said steak is light, and then you decided to just not buy dinner instead of steak.
Oh, he doesn't want steak. Okay, I have to think of something else.
Yes, and then you didn't.
I didn't know what to get.
Okay, so you came to the conclusion that no steak, so you have to think of something else, and then you just...
Can we order steak?
No, we're not ordering.
Okay.
Why would we order? Okay, honey, can we please not have this discussion right now?
Okay.
Thank you.
I'll go up and you gotta give me some.
Honey, I don't... Can I please? Please. Okay. Okay. Anyway, all right. That's pretty much it. So if you want to support the Kickstarter, it's going to be a link in the description going forward for a little while. Please go check it out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.